everybody, and welcome to the channel. A triple header here today of racing. We're live here at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina for the first Union 400 in 1992. And let's get to the starting grid here. Your pole sitter, Alan Kowicki in the 7 Hooters car. Starting second is Ricky Rudd in the 5 Kellogg's car. Starting third's Labonte Terry in the Sunoco 94. Starting fourth in the Kodak number 4, Ernie Irvin. Starting fifth, Rusty Wallace in the Miller Genuine Draft 2. Starting eighth, Dick Trickle in the Snickers 8. Starting seventh, Davey Allison in that Haviland 28. Starting eighth, Brett Bodine in that Quaker State 26. Starting ninth, Earnhardt in the 3. GM Goodrich parts car. Starting 10th, Sterling Marlin, and the 22 Maxwell House car. Starting 11th, Jeffrey Bodine, and that Motor Craft 15. Starting 12th in the 6th is Mark Martin, and that Valvoline Ford. Starting 13th, Ted Musgrave in that 55. Starting 14th is the 21 of Shepard. Starting 15th is Cal Petty in the 42. Starting 16th, Handsome Harry Gant in the 33. Starting 17th, Michael Waltrip in the 30. Starting 18th, Ken Schrader in the 25. Starting 19th, Greg Sachs in the 41. Starting 20th, Bill Elliott in the 11. Starting 21st, Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer in the 98. Starting 22nd, Derek Cope in the 10. Starting 23rd, Bobby Hamilton in the 68. Starting 24th is Dale Jarrett in the 18. Starting 25th is Darrell Waltrip in the 17. Starting 26th, Dave Marcus in the 71. Starting 27th is Rick Mast in the 1. Starting 28th, the King, Richard Petty in the 43. Starting 29th is Hut Strickland in the 12. Starting 30th, Jimmy Smut Means in the 52. Starting 31st, Wally Dallenbach Jr. in the 16. And shotgunning last, Bobby Hillen Jr. in the 31. Let's get some racing in here. And Alan Kowicki will lead us to the green flag. We got 25 turns here at North Wilkesboro, home of Junior Johnson, so the pressure's on Bill Elliott and Sterling Marlin to win this race. How's it going, Frank? Happy New Year to you too, bud. And here we go racing. We got Alan Kowicki taking the green flag, and right away we have a duel. It'll be the 5 cars in the middle, and that'll be Michael Waltrip and Harry Gant, and they will give it a try. First up is Michael, needs a 4, and he gets it. Puts Brett Bodine in a bad position. First turn of the race. See if Harry Gant can get Earnhardt. Needs a 5. No, he doesn't get it. So let's see here. It's a +1 to escape here. So Brett Bodine needs a 10 not to wreck. And he doesn't get it. Sure, he's not very happy with little Mikey. Brett Bodine has wrecked already. Harry Gant needs a 10. And he makes it. So right away we have a wreck. Michael Waltrip put Brett Bodine up against the wall trying to pass him early here in the race. Crazy driving by Mikey. Yeah, not 30 car. Let's see here if Brett Bodine, if they can fix this car. He's a B. We got a +1 to repair, so it takes 11 to fix it. And they do get the car fixed. But Brett will be back in 32nd position as we go to turn number 3. Again, Alan will take us here to the green flag after the caution. And we got another duel. And again, it'll be the 5 cars in the middle group. This time it's Ken Schrader and Handsome Harry. Kenny's going to go after Earnhardt. Takes a 5 for Kenny. He gets it and puts Earnhardt in a bad way. See if Earnhardt can escape this. Handsome Harry Gant's going after Sterling. And this time he gets it. put Sterling in a bad way. Early in the race, they're driving crazy here on this short track. Ain't no time to lose with only being 25 turns. Earnhardt needs an 11 to escape this wreck, and he gets it. He escapes. And Sterling Marlin needs a 9 to escape. He doesn't get it. Sterling is wrecked. Handsome Harry puts him into the wall. These drivers are PO'd. Another caution. 2 turns, 2 cautions. Cautions breed cautions. That's for sure. Here at North Wilkesboro. Let's see if they can get Sterling back out on the track. Junior Johnson is not very happy. He wants to win this race. Again, it'll take a 11 to get that Maxwell House Ford back on the track. He does get back on the track, but again, he'll be 32nd. So we go to turn number 5. Again, Alan Kowicki will take us to the green flag after the caution flag. Here we go. And again, another duel. And this time it'll be the 5 car in the top group. And that is Rusty Wallace going after Ricky Rudd to get a second chip. And it takes a 5 for Rusty to get a chip. He gets it, gets a second chip. Rusty was last week's winner at Bristol, and he puts Ricky Rudd in a bad way. Ricky needs a 10 to escape this. He gets it. Rudd's not too happy, but at least he keeps on running. No caution this time. We go to turn number 6. Another duel. This is crazy. Crazy. I tell you, every turn except for the cautions has been a duel. And it's 5 car. This time it's Ricky Rudd, and he's going after Texas Terry Labonte. Takes a 4 for Terry, for Ricky rather. He barely gets it, but he does. He puts Terry Labonte in a bad situation. Of course, Terry with that 11 can't wreck. One good thing. We go to the first pit stop here and settle things down maybe a little bit. Here we go. Crazy race so far in North Wilkesboro. Nobody's giving anybody any quarters. It'll be the top group and 2 and 4 switch. We'll rearrange this middle group here since they can't get chips. Move Harry Gant back up there. Okay, let's see if anybody else can get some chips. Rusty's sitting there with 2 already. Alan Kowicki needs a 10. He doesn't get it. Rusty needs an 8 to get a 3rd chip. And he gets it. Rusty's sitting pretty here at North Wilkesboro with 3 chips. Texas Terry Labonte needs an 8. He gets it. Ernie Irvin needs an 8. He doesn't get it. Ricky Rudd needs an 8. He doesn't get it. Dick Trickle needs a 7. He gets it. The last one's Davey Allison needs a 10. And he gets it. So the only one that didn't get a chip is Ernie Irvin. Swerving Irvin and that McClure Ford, they didn't do a very good job of getting him out. Let's see if anybody can get Alan Kowicki. Of course, they didn't do a very good job either. See if they can get him out. It'll be the 3 car, 5. No, Rick Hendricks in that Kellogg's car can't get out ahead of Allen. We go to turn number 8. No, I didn't, Frank. I don't. Oh, you're talking about that. Was that in that Bush race you're talking about when he tore the car and you could see him sliding across the track? I was in a Bush race. An old DW ran out and said that he dinged his head. Like I say, you could literally see him dragging across the track when he hit the guardrail in that opening where the track was. Yeah, I remember that race. I watched that live. That was crazy. I don't know how he didn't get killed. I thought for sure he was dead. So did DW, I think. Yeah, it was a wild one. All right, turn number 8. Here we go. Rusty Wallace with 3 chips. The man just waiting to pounce. See what happens here. And we got a rare problem in the top group. See who has what rare problem we have. It's a 45 driver incident in the top group. Okay. It'll be the leader, Alan Kowicki, and Rusty Wallace have an incident. All righty. Let's see what happens here. So they both have to see if they escape here. Alan Kowicki needs a 10 to escape this wreck. Rusty putting a freaking chrome bumper to him, man. Here's Alan's roll. 4, he escapes. Rusty needs an 11 to escape. And he gets it. So just a little beating and banging, just racing. So they call it Rubbin's racing, huh? So here we go to turn number 9. It'll be a middle group of reflexes. First time we've had a quality check. Sure, this has been a crazy race. Jimmy Spencer has reflex. See what Mr. Excitement can do. It's a 3, 4, 6. He gets Dick Trickle, but Dick uses his chip and holds him off. Bill Elliott trying to get out of this middle group. Give Junior a win. Not with a 6, he's not. Dale Earnhardt has reflex. A 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Terry holds him off without using his chip. Jeff Bodine has 2 reflexes. 2, 6, 6. He gets Ernie Irvin, and now he has a shot at the lead. Jeffrey Bodine flying up through there in that Bud Moore 15. And it takes a 6 to beat Allen. 2, 5 can't quite get her done. Mark Martin's got reflex. Can he move up there? A 5, 5, 2. Davey holds him off without using his chip. Here comes Harry Gant with a chip. A 6, 1, 6. He'll use the chip and force Rusty to use one of his to hold him off. Here comes Ken Schrader in that Kodiak Bear. So on that hood, let's see what he can do. A 2, 2, 1. Again, he uses his chip and forces Texas Terry Labonte to use his. And that is it for turn number 9. That 5 car back then was the Kellogg's car, Frank, in 92. Had the old rooster on the hood. Here we go, turn number 10. We got a top group of control. Jeffrey Bodine going after Alan Kowicki. If Alan holds on here, he'll get a chip. Takes a 6 to beat him. 4, 1, he holds him off, but he's not going to hold Davey off. Davey's got 2 chips, 1 chip rather. 5, 1, 5. He'll need to use a chip. It took a 6 to beat Allen. First lead change here. Davey gets the lead here on turn number 10. Dick Trickle going for the lead. He had to take a 6 to beat Davey. 2, 5, he holds him off. Here's your Ricky Rudd with a chip, Frank. Could get the lead here, as long as he don't roll triples. Needs a 6 to do it without burning the chip. Wrong 6, 6, 3. So he'll burn the chip and get the lead. Put that number 5 Rick Hendricks Kellogg's car up front here on turn 10. Texas Terry Labonte going after Ricky Rudd. It'll take a 6 to get Ricky. 4, 2, he holds him off. And Rusty Wallace doesn't have control with those 2 chips. So Rick will hold on to the lead here as we go to turn number 11. You got Ricky Rudd in first, Wallace second, Labonte third, Allison fourth, Trickle fifth, Kowicki sixth, Jeffrey Bodine seventh, Michael Waltrip eighth, Schrader ninth, and Handsome Harry Gant 10th. Turn number 11. We got a middle group this time of skill. Who's got the skill back here? First up is Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer. 5-1's not getting it done. Here's Bill Elliott trying to get that Budweiser car up front. Not with the 6 again. Greg Saxon, the 41. And not with a 5-1, he's not. Swerving Ernie Irvin trying to get up front with a 4-3-5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Picked on the wrong one. Davey holds him off with that double skill. Here comes Mark Martin. 4-4-3. He gets Dick Trickle. Goes from 13th up to 5th. Here comes Kyle Petty. That 42 Mellow Yellow Pontiac. A 3-1 ain't getting the job done. Morgan Shepherd, can he get the Woods brothers up front here at North Wilkesboro? Not with a 1-3-1, he's not. Here comes the Skull Bandit in that Oldsmobile. 5-2-2, and Terry holds him off. Here comes Kenny Schrader with a 3-6-2. And let's see here. He gets Jeffrey Bodine. Jeffrey don't have the skill quality, so he goes from 9th up to 7th. And Michael Waltrip with the chip doesn't have skill. That's it for turn number 11. So here we go. Let's look here. Turn number 12. And another. Finally, a bottom group. This time it's skill in the bottom group plus a problem. First up is Sterling Marlin trying to get up front here for old Junior. 3-2-6. He gets Morgan Shepherd, goes from 32nd up to 11th. Good job by Sterling. Junior's happy now. That's for sure. Who else has skill? Oh, Wally does. Let's see if we can get that Keystone beer car up there. A 1-4-5. And he gets Ernie Irvin. Goes from 29th up to 15th. Good job by Wally. DW has 2 skills. Could get up to the top group here. See what DW can do in that Western Auto Parts. A 5-5-4. And he gets Greg Sachs. Now can he get up to the top group? A 4-6-3. Sure can. He goes from 23rd the whole way up to 7th. You know how good DW is at North Wilkesboro. Junior taught him well there, that's for sure. Next up is Dale Jarrett in that Interstate Batteries Pontiac. Not going nowhere with a 6. And last one was skills, Bobby Hamilton. And he's not going nowhere with 6. And we have a problem. Who has the problem? And it's poor Dave Marcus has the problem. A 51. What kind of problems Dave have? He spins and he'll drop to the rear with the gear. So Dave will drop back to 32nd. Everybody will move up. And we go to turn number 13. If you have more than 2 cars, Frank, it's 2 cautions. 2 cars or less, it's just 1 caution. So if you have the big one, it's 2 cautions. Here we go, turn number 13. Another duel. And it'll be the 6 car in the top group. That's DW. He's going to go after Texas Terry Labonte, try to get a chip here. Anything but a 6, he gets it. He gets a chip. DW is flying up through there, up to third with a chip. Puts Texas Terry in a bad spot, but he's a 12 because of that +1, and he needed it. And here we go. Turn number 14 is now coming up. And we got a top group of smart. Who's smart up here? Texas Terry Labonte's smart. So's Ricky Rudd. It'll take a 6 to beat him. 1-5. He comes close but can't get it done. Alan Kowicki smart. Trying to regain the lead. Not with a 3-2. Mark Martin smart. Trying to get that Valvoline car up there. Not with a 3-3. Davy's not smart. Neither is DW. But Rusty smart with 2 chips. And he rolls triples. Unbelievable. Rusty Wallace has a problem. Instead of getting the lead, has a problem. What kind of problem does that Miller Genuine Draft Pontiac have? Multiple problems, unable to continue. Rusty Wallace looked like he was going to be an easy win here, maybe with all them chips. Will finish dead last. Jeez, you Pete. This is terrible for Rusty. Looked like he might win 2 races in a row. Instead, Rusty is out of the race. Sure, didn't see that coming. And we'll see who moves up to the top and middle group. Pontiac had multiple problems. Crazy. See if Mikey can get up there. He sure does. Okay, can Derry Cope get up to the middle group? No. How about Bobby Hamilton? Yes, he does. He goes from 21st up to 19th. And we got 31 cars. Rusty's the first car out of this race. Like I said, that car was flying up through there. Now he's out of the race. Turn number 15. Here we go. We got a middle group of heat. Who's going to bring the heat? First one with heat, Kenny Schrader. A 1-6-4. Mike's got to use his chip, holds him off. Wally Dallenbach's got the heat. 2-5-1, he ain't going nowhere with it. Dick Trickle's got heat. I use the actual starting grid when I'm doing NASCAR seasons, Frank. Yeah. Here comes Dick Trickle with a 3-6-2. And this time Mikey's had. Dick Trickle gets up there to 7th. Cal Petty's got the heat. A 4-3-2. Mark Martin holds off Cal Petty. Sterling Marlin trying to get that Ford of Juniors up front with a 5-6-5. He gets Dick Trickle and goes from 10th up to 7th. Maybe Sterling's going to win this race for Junior. Here's Handsome Harry Gant with a 3-5-5. And he gets Texas Terry Labonte. Moves up to 6th. So we go to turn number 16. 25 turn race here. And we got a top group of smart. You all smart up here. Handsome Harry smart. Takes a 6 to get Ricky Rudd. A 3-5 can't quite get it. Alan Kowicki smart. Can he get him? 2. 3-2 ain't getting it done. Here comes Mark Martin. Oh, 4-4 ain't getting her done. And DW is not smart with that chip, so he holds them off. We go to the pit stops here on turn 17. Be the top group 1 and 6 switch spots. Alrighty. See who can get some chips up here in the top group. First up is Ricky Rudd. He needs an 8. And he gets a chip. Sterling Marlin needs an 8. He gets a chip. Dave Allison needs a 10. He gets a chip. Mark Martin needs a 9. He gets a chip. Allen needs a 10. He gets a chip. Harry Gant needs a 9. He gets a chip. And DW needs an 8 to get a second chip. And he gets her done. Everybody, great job by the pit crews there. That's for sure. Can anybody beat Ricky out of the pits? Sure does. Mark Martin beats him out, but Ricky will use his chip to hold him off. Here we go to turn number 18. And we got a middle group of control in the middle group. First up is Texas Terry Labonte. See if he can get out of this middle group. A 2-2-4. And Davey holds him off without using his chips. Jeffrey Bodine is up next with a 1-5-3. And Harry Gant holds him off without using his chip. Here's Bill Elliott. He's got 2 chances. Could get the lead here. Not with a 6, he's not. I think every time Bill's rolled a 6. And make out another time he's rolled a 6. He's not having no luck at all. Dale Earnhardt has control with a 2-1-4. Sterling has to use his chip to hold him off. Ted Musgrave at 55 car with a 2-6-2. DW holds him off without using a chip. Here comes little brother Michael with a 4-3-6. Mark Martin's got to use his chip to hold him off. Here comes Cal Petty with a 1-3-3. And Mark holds him off. How about Dick Trickle? Can he get up to the top with a 1-5-5? Harry Gant's got to use his chip to hold him off. Last one's Mr. Excitement. Jimmy Spencer with a 2-2-6. Davey's got to use his chip to hold him off. Got rid of a lot of chips there. So we go to turn number 18. We got a bottom group of heat plus a problem. First up is Morgan Shepherd trying to get out of the rear with the gear. Not with a 6, he's not. How about Brett Bodine? Can he get that Quaker State Ford up there in the middle group? Not with a 6, he's not. Ernie Irvin in that Kodak Ford. A 3-4-4. And he gets Earnhardt and goes from 27th up to 15th. Ernie Irvin flying up through there. The King. Let's see if we can get the King out of this bottom group with a 3-3-6. He gets Ted Musgrave, goes from 24th up to 13th. Good job by the King. This is his last year in racing. He's retiring. Rick Mass has heat. Not with a 5. He's not going nowhere. And that was the last car. And now we got a problem. It'll be Dave Marcus again with the problem. What kind of problems does Dave have this time? A 64. Has an engine problem. We are in the last part of the race here. So Dave will retire. We'll finish 31st. They need a second car out of the race here at North Wilkesboro. Pretty impressive. You got Ricky Rudd in the lead. Ricky should get a chip here in the next turn if he can hold on. Turn 20. Marlin second. Davey Allison third. Martin fourth. Kowicki fifth. Gant sixth. Darrell Waltrip seventh. Spencer eighth. Hamilton ninth. And Trickle 10th. Here we go to turn number 20. We got a top group of heat. And it'll take a 6 to beat him. And I put the announcer's jinx on Ricky because DW's got 2 chips. So here we go. It takes a 6 to beat him without using the chips. And he'll have to use one of his chips. But DW gets the lead here at North Wilkesboro. Like I say, some would say old DW is the king of North Wilkesboro. He's won a lot of races in that number 11 Junior Johnson car here. That's for sure. Harry Gant takes a 5 or a 6 to beat DW. A 6-5. He holds off Harry Gant. Mark Martin, 2 chances to get DW. 4-3 doesn't get him this time. How about now? A 1-5, but DW burns his other chip and holds on to the lead. It gives a chance for Sterling Marlin now driving for Junior to get the lead. Can he get that 22 car up there for Junior? A 2-4, not quite. Here we go to turn 21. Only 50 miles to go here at North Wilkesboro. Hey, how's it going, Dave? P-Jet, how are you doing? I believe it did, Frank. I think Charlie Gollenbach did it this year. I forget what race that was. It was Atlanta or Rockingham, I think. Here we go, turn 21. We got a top group of skill. Who's got the skill to go after DW? Takes a 6 to beat DW with skill. A 5-6. Harry Gant gets the lead from DW, the handsome one on turn 21. DW can't keep her long. Alan Kowicki with skill and a chip takes a 6 to get him without using it. 2-5, so Alan will have to use this chip, but gets the lead. Hole sitter back up front here on turn 21. Mark Martin, can he get the lead from Alan? A 1-3, nope. Davey Allison has 2 chances at him here. A 4-2, no. And a 3-4, no. Here comes Sterling trying to get that Junior Johnson Ford up front. And triples. Oh my gosh, not a good day for Junior. Kind of problem Sterling having that Maxwell House car. A 21 cut tire out of the race brings out a caution. Sterling Marlin, after running up front, shot at the lead, cuts a tire. Probably some rubbing on that fender, cut that right front and into the wall he went. He'll finish 30th. Everybody will move up with the caution. Gives us 29 cars still running in the race. It'll take us to turn 23. Alan Kowicki in the lead. Davey Allison second. Mark Martin third. Handsome Harry Gant fourth. DW fifth. Ricky Rudd sixth. Mr. Excitement Jimmy Spencer seventh. Bobby Hamilton eighth. Dick Trickle ninth. And Kyle Petty rounding out the top 10. Here we go. 3 turns to go. 30 miles here. I'm glad to hear it, Dave, bud. We got another duel. It'll be the 5 cars in the middle. That's Jeff Bodine and Bill Elliott. Both of them's going to go for it late in the race here. Jeffrey Bodine up first. He gets her done. Puts Bobby Hamilton in a bad spot. He gets a chip. Bill will go after Dick Trickle. And he gets her done. Moves up to 9th. Puts Dick Trickle in a bad spot. Let's see here, Bobby. He needs a 10 not to wreck. He makes her through. Dick Trickle needs a 7. And he wrecks. Dick Trickle is not happy with Mr. Elliott, normally known as Cautious Bill from Dawsonville. puts the bumper to Dick and gets him into the wall here at North Wilkesboro. That's kind of surprising. Let's see here, everybody will move up. And that brings us to the white flag. White flag is out, turn 25 after that caution. So Alan Kowicki leads us to the green-white checker situation. Here we go. And it'll be a middle group rare problem. Looks like Alan's going to hold on to win. Kind of rare problem we got in the middle group. 46, black flag middle group. Let's see who gets black flag and has to drop to the rear with the gear. 62 in the middle group is 6 even, Derry Cope. And what was the reason for the black flag? Unsafe driving. The last turn of the race, and you're going to black flag a guy for unsafe driving? What is NASCAR thinking? It's just racing, man. Just racing. Greg Sachs moves up. And that is your race. Your winner, Alan Kowicki, here at North Wilkesboro, wins the pole and comes back to get the lead and holds on to win the race. Great job by Alan Kowicki. He had a bad race at Bristol. He rebounds with a win now. What a difference a week makes. Rusty Wallace wins last week and finishes dead last this week. Alan finished in the 20s, and now he's the winner. Coming in seconds, Davey Allison. Yeah, I guarantee you. I agree with you, Frank. Davey Allison second. Got Mark Martin finishing third. Handsome Harry Gant. That Oldsmobile was fourth. First non-Ford. Ford's dominated today. DW and that Western Auto Parts Chevy finishes fifth. Had the lead there. I thought DW was going to win again at North Wilkesboro. Ricky Rudd, who had dominated the race here, finishes sixth. A little disappointing for Rick. Had 2 Rick Hendricks cars in the top 6. Not a bad day for Rick. But he's got to be a little disappointed. Thought he was going to get a win with one of them. Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer, finishing 7th. How about that? Jeffrey Bodine in that Budmore car gets up to 8th. Nice job by Jeffrey. An awesome Bill from Dawsonville goes from 20th up to 9th. Not a bad rebound for him. Junior Johnson's a little aggravated. Wanted to win. Thought he had a shot with Sterling. But he cut that tire. Cal Petty in that 42 Mellow Yellow Pontiac. He finishes in the top 10. Little Mikey in his Pontiac finishes 11th. Nice job by Mikey. And the King almost cracked the top 10. Finishes 12th here at North Wilkesboro. Good to see Richard up there. Wally Dolan back. He's had some terrible races. He'll be happy with a 13th place. That's for sure, after starting 31st. Like I said, he's had a rough start to this 92 campaign. Same with Ernie Irvin. Believe it or not, this isn't too bad of a finish. Ernie Irvin's wrecked out of most of the races, if you want to believe that. Swerve and Irvin wrecking. Ken Schrader finishes 15th. Bobby Hamilton in that Country Time Lemonade in 68 finishes 16th. And not a good day for Texas Terry Labonte after starting up front. Finishing 17th is got to be a little disappointing for him. Dale Jarrett, we really didn't talk much about him. He finishes 18th in the 18. Greg Sachs finishes 19th in that 41 car. Rick Mass finishes 20th in that one car. Ted Musgrave, after finishing in the top 5 last week, finishes 21st in that 55 car. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Frank. How's it going, Doug? Nice to see you in here. Hut finishes 22nd in that 12 car. Jimmy Smut Means, we didn't talk much about him today, finishes 23rd. And Earnhardt, a disappointing finish here, finishes 24th. He hasn't had a very good year here in 92 so far. His best finish was at Bristol. Here's another one, Bobby Hillin Jr. we didn't talk about today. Finishes 25th. And the 26 finishes 26th. Brett Bodine, disappointing finish. He's been running good this year. Finishes 26th. Poor Morgan Shepherd finishes 24th in that Woods Brothers. Like to see him have a nice finish some this year. And the last car still running. Derek Cope, after being black flag on the last lap for unsafe driving. Unbelievable. Don't understand that, but that's NASCAR for you. Hey, how's it going, Robert? Alrighty, guys. I want to thank you all for stopping by here at North Wilkesboro. Hope y'all enjoyed the race. I want to thank Bob and Doug and Al. Thanks for stopping by too, Al. Frank, Dave, P-Jet, and all for stopping by here at North Wilkesboro. Hope y'all enjoyed the race today. 3 big races today. Did 2 YRL races and this race. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell on the way out so you can get reminders. And on your way out of North Wilkesboro, hit that like button and leave any suggestions or comments. And until next time, y'all take care and you have a great evening. And if I don't talk to you until New Year's, y'all have a happy New Year. Take care, guys.